What's up, guys? This is Wayne Edge from Wayne's Gaming. We're going to do the Thomas Edison story
Waste not,
as
want
soon as
not.
we get started.
Stop!
Alright. Need to find Thomas Edison. I have a pretty decent idea of where he is. He should be in this room right here. Is he? Oh, that's right. That's not Thomas Edison. I'm going to get it in a minute here. If I can remember where he is. Looks like it here. Alrighty. And here we are. Which he's kind of got a little bit of silent time here, so might take me a few seconds in a minute because he's not really doing much right this second. Okay, this is sort of what he's looking at, so using the ink and whatever this is over here must be one of the letters.
Mr. Edison, you promised innovation. You promised greatness. Yet 10 months after investing in you, we are still left wanting. If you cannot fulfill your obligation to us, do not expect us to fulfill our financial obligation to you. Sincerely, J.P. Morgan.
J.P. Morgan, okay.
Letter. Tesla to Edison. Dearest Thomas, let us dispense with euphemism. We both know you did not invent the famous Edison phonograph. It was the work of Louis Le Prince, a man who then took his own life because you stole his life's work. This is the last time I will ask you. Come to the island, or I will tell the world. Thomas.
I can make your mistake undone. Sincerely, Nikolai. How that was still going. Yeah, we're going to have to make up for this time in a minute here. She's still out on the balcony crying, so Miss Flora White. Anything extra going on here? Okay, we got a certain person sitting in the background. Okay, we don't want to go down here. We don't want to go too far from him, but wonder when Thomas Edison will be up here. Wish we could fast forward this, it'd be nice. I forget how to do it. Be right back, fellas. Be right back. Alright, guys. We're going to watch this one part here. The very first part of Thomas Edison is just him sitting at that little desk thing. It ain't no point in you seeing all that. I'm gonna pause it again when it gets to when he tells the butler to bang the gong.
Is he alright?
And then we're gonna continue with Thomas Edison then.
No. No!
Stand back, miss. What's going on here?
Detective Gustav, I assume. My apologies, I didn't hear the bell. You must be exhausted. Sweden is a long way to come from. If you will be so kind as to follow me, I will show you to your room.
Stop. Who are you?
I am Oliver Swan, sir. Mr. Tesla's manservant.
You're his butler.
Yes, sir.
What happened here?
What do you mean, sir?
Are you blind?
Yes, sir. Blind from birth.
Besides the three of us, how many people in this house?
4, sir.
Call them down immediately. Bang the gong.
Sir?
You're a detective.
Alrighty. Now we're going upstairs again. We're going back to Thomas Edison's room. And that ain't Thomas Edison's room. We're going to get over there. Alright. Now he should be doing, well, very shortly he should be doing something a little bit more interesting.
How many exits in this building?
The window can be opened from the inside.
You want to make love.
That's the murder weapon.
Why the devil is the dinner gong being rung at such an hour? My God. Is he dead?
Mr. Swan, stay where you are. Who are you?
Edison. Thomas Edison.
Edison, the inventor.
Tesla invited me. Who are you?
My name is Gustav.
Gustav?
That's right.
The detective's so good, they named him twice. I read about you in the papers, of course. Your downfall was quite Shakespearean.
Who are you?
I don't know what kind of detective doesn't recognize the most famous stage actress in the world. That's Sarah Bernhardt. The Divine Sarah?
And you? What's your name?
My name is Augustus Vanderberg. I'm Marcus Vanderberg's son.
Marcus Vanderberg, the famous railroad magnate.
I can't be here. I've got to get out of here.
Nobody's going anywhere.
Well, I can't be here. I mean, what are people going to say?
They'll say Tesla had himself an accident.
Oh, this was no accident. He died from a blow to his head, and the blood has only started congealing around the edges. This happened less than 10 minutes ago.
What does that
It
mean?
means I'm a murder suspect.
We all are.
We can't leave him like this.
I need to mark the time of death. My pocket watch is still on Swedish time. Mr. Edison, you are an American. You have the local time. Yes?
Why does he look so old?
The time, please.
6 o'clock. Exactly 6.
there, look!
Nobody moves. Stop!
I don't know, I can't see. I can't make it out.
Please.
I hope so.
Someone, tell me what is
The killer's
happening.
trying to escape.
How do we know that's the killer?
Innocent men don't run.
But men with guns are not to be trusted.
They're coming back.
Why in God's name didn't he just shoot him?
Maybe he'd rather ask questions first.
Or maybe they're friends.
Stop. Mr. Swan, where's the dining room?
That way, sir. And we have a telephone there too.
Keep walking.
Well, that was over quickly.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
I wonder if Tesla has a set of gallows around here somewhere.
Nobody is to leave this house. I intend to speak with each of you.
I must confess, Miss Bernhardt, I'm quite a fan of yours. Does that surprise you? You know who I am, of course. When your name is up in lights, those are my lights. I don't know how you came to that conclusion, but I can assure
So
you
you
that
are the one man who does not want this.
You are quite beautiful.
You are far too easy. I prefer dangerous men.
Oh. I am dangerous.
Then tell me, what is the worst thing you have ever done?
You couldn't handle it. Your makeup is very thick.
All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
She called him out on that one.
Was about that I play in life, darling.
Talking about he couldn't, that she couldn't handle it.
Perhaps I will accompany you to your bedroom.
Perhaps later.
It might not be safe up there.
If the most dangerous man in the house likes me, then I'm not in any danger.
I'm not in any
À bientôt,
danger.
monsieur.
Okay.
Hello? Other than inviting your own murderer, your taste in guests is impeccable.
This is the main focus, so we need to get back here. Okay, we got
An
this.
incantation for astral projection. Animum carum pare quia sedectilis velit. Lavare cerebrum ab incanabulus. Volare sursum increstinum.
Alright. What is he looking for? Guarantee he grabs that book. It's the only one he can grab. It's interesting. Well, at least you know now what he was reading.
Astral projection. You really put your faith in this? The great Tesla, caught in a snare set to catch fools. A man's mind is exposed by his books. And here you are, a man of science, without a single volume on the subject. Nothing but spiritual mumbo-jumbo. Animum carum pare quia seductilis velit. Seduce the mind because it wants to be seduced. Levare cerebrum ab incanabulis. Lift the mind from its cradle. Volare sursum incrustinum. Fly up, up into tomorrow. Are you in there, Tesla?
I challenge you.
Yeah, beat him. Get him.
I was afraid to come here. I thought I would come face to face with an inventor who is greater than I. But I see now who you really are. Nothing but a parlor trick.
Checkmate. 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 Checkmate.
Yeah!
Checkmate.
Yeah, got him.
Checkmate.
Yeah.
Monsieur Tesla.
Alright. He'll sound like he was too thrilled there. He got beat by a machine.
Perils of a blind servant, Tesla.
Nah, he's messing in a room he really shouldn't be messing in. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh my. Waste not, want not.
Okay.
If you're trying to impress me, I've seen better, huh?
How did you know what to do?
Darling, I'm an actor. I know what a laudanum overdose looks like.
Laudanum? No, it was some whiskey I found. Good
Then
whiskey.
you shouldn't touch things that don't belong to you.
It will be your downfall, especially if you're such a lightweight.
No. I was poisoned.
Perhaps it was meant for Tesla.
Perhaps, but I drank it.
Okay.
Not many people have seen me at my weakest.
It doesn't look so bad. Perhaps don't make a habit out of it, huh? Okay, are you alright?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Darn. Well, that's the end of chapter 1. I will be right back, fellas. I will be right back. Alrighty, guys, we're starting back off where we left off with Thomas Edison's story. And here we go.
Miss Bernhardt, could you please keep this between us?
Why?
Because I want to know who spiked my whiskey before I announce that I know it was spiked. It's good to have one person I can trust.
It is.
You look guilty.
Why do you say that?
Calm yourself, boy. People murder for personal gain. What more does a Vanderberg have to gain in life? It would take you 10 lifetimes to spend all that money. So, where were you when Tesla met his grisly fate?
Upstairs.
Ah. But how do you know that's when he died?
Well, it must have been some time between when that woman was shouting at him and when the detective arrived.
What woman? Mr. Edison! I'll be back. What if she poisoned it? But then why save me? I am a respected inventor, detective, not a dog. Don't call me in such a manner.
Sit.
I see you don't drink the house whiskey.
Your cologne smells very expensive.
It's rose water. Same scent that Mozart wore.
Ah. Hoping some of his genius will rub off on you.
I already am a genius.
Isn't that what they say about you and Tesla? That you are the Salieri to his Mozart.
You've got a damn nerve.
You knew each other well, didn't you? At best you were rivals, at worst enemies maybe. Yet according to the papers, Mr. Tesla out-invented you time and time again. Have I got that right?
Nikola Tesla was no more my equal than you are, detective.
Then why come all the way out here?
Perhaps you should lay off the booze, Mr. Gustav. It pushes a man's mind in foolish directions.
You came to kill Tesla, didn't you?
Who the hell do you think you are?
Well, if you didn't, why are you here? Why are you here, Mr. Edison?
Because I wanted to know what he meant.
About what?
Tesla said if I came, he could make my mistake undone. I wanted to know how.
What mistake? Oh, I assure you, I will find out either way.
A man like me receives dozens of unsolicited designs every day. Some of my inventions may have been, shall we say, inspired by those designs. And somehow Nikola found out. He called it my great mistake. Dear God, I do hope this isn't your will. There's barely a word spelled correctly.
So, you stole your inventions. You're not a genius, you're a thief.
A
You
thief.
can't put a steak in front of a wolf and expect them not to eat it.
Tesla could have ruined your name. That's a powerful motive for murder.
You think I would really tell you all that so willingly if I actually killed the man?
Well, in my experience, people tend to tell a little truth to hide the bigger lie.
Brilliant theory, Detective. But I'm afraid I must exonerate myself. Follow me. Heel. Mr. Vanderberg! Mr. Vanderberg!
What are you doing?
Murder is a matter of motive and opportunity, yes? Evidently, you're stupid enough to believe I was sufficiently motivated. But let us now test your little theory and see if I had opportunity. Where the hell is that boy? Probably got stuck in a pile of his father's money. Mr. Vanderberg!
If you had an alibi, Mr. Edison, you would have told me by now.
I didn't expect to be accused.
All right. Where were you when Mr. Tesla was killed?
I was alone in my room.
Not a very good alibi, is it?
I don't remember hearing yours. Maybe you killed him.
Hello? What's going on?
Tell him what you told me. About what you heard. You heard a woman. Tell him.
Well, a few minutes before you arrived, I heard something.
What?
Someone, a woman's voice, arguing with Tesla. It must have been moments before he was murdered.
A woman's voice? Whose voice?
I don't know. I was upstairs in my room and the storm was too loud to hear what they were up in arms about.
At that time, there was only one woman in this house.
You think she killed him?
Mademoiselle? Miss Bernard?
Oh, she seems pleasant enough. But they say she used to be a whitetail.
I'm afraid your American slang is lost on me, Mr. Edison.
Well, that's probably for the best. Just remember, she's an actress. She lies for a living.
Bonsoir, gentlemen. Have the police arrived?
No, not yet. Would you please come to the dining room, mademoiselle?
I'm not sure I can entertain all three of you at once.
Just me, Miss Bernard.
I suppose that'll do. Ooh la 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 la. You all look very serious.
A man did just die here.
Yep.
But the show must go on, no?
I know what happened. There's a tick on the lock on that door.
Shall we?
Yes, it is electromagnetic. If you want to open it, you must turn off the voltage regulator for the whole house.
Mr. Vanderberg, don't wander off too far. I intend to speak to you next. Gentlemen?
Where did Vanderberg go? Wow. Here we go.
I do hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all, sir.
See, we're just standing here in total silence.
No, sir.
I was just thinking about you, Mr. Swan. About how you have the access to all the food and drink in this house.
Are you hungry? I will prepare supper.
No, I'm not hungry. Just curious. I don't believe we've met. I'm the Thomas Edison. And you?
My name is Flora White.
Miss or Mrs.?
I suppose I'm...
Sounds complicated. So, Did you know him well?
Who?
Tesla. Who else?
I'm not sure one ever knows a man like him.
And you two? You know each other?
No. We worked for Mr. Tesla at different times.
Both of them.
You worked for him as well. How interesting. I thought there was only one person here carrying out Tesla's orders. He didn't like me much, did he, Mr. Swan?
I am sure I don't know, sir.
I'm sure you don't. Let's drink a little house whiskey. A toast. To Tesla.
I don't care for the test, sir.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. It's the truth.
Stop. I want to see him drink first. Drink. To your master.
I would prefer not.
You'd prefer not.
What are you doing? Stop it!
Drink it, you son of a bitch! I know exactly what you did, you pigeon-littered little wretch, but you can't kill me!
I didn't do anything!
It was Tesla's final wish, wasn't it? I want to hear you say it!
I don't know what you're talking about!
The whiskey, upstairs, you poisoned it!
No. That wasn't me!
Then who was it?
I'm not at liberty to say.
The hell you're not!
Who was it?
It was another guest.
Which other guest?
I cannot say, sir.
So you're in cahoots with them?
The whiskey was not meant for you. The person who put the poison in there intended to drink it themselves.
What are you talking about?
They were going to commit suicide.
Kill themselves? Why? Who?
The person in question had a change of heart. I don't think they would want me to mention their name. It's a private matter.
But what if the person wanted to kill themselves out of guilt? For murdering Tesla, then we have a right to...
No. That was not the reason. I am quite certain of that.
Then what was the reason?
Old pain. From an old wound.
Something burning?
Hogwash! I don't believe a word of this.
I smell smoke!
If you didn't do it, I demand to know who poisoned my drink!
He's really
You
upset.
wait right here. I'll be back.
Seeing what's going on here.
What's going on?
Somebody was trying to burn this document.
Well, it certainly wasn't me. I was downstairs. What is it? What does it say? For goodness sake, man, what does it say?
It says other death.
What does that mean, other death? What other death?
Indeed.
It could be instructions for the killer.
No, this is Tesla's handwriting. Did you happen to see anybody else come up here?
No. No one but you. You smelled that burning from downstairs?
I did.
You've quite a nose.
Okay, trying here. There. Riddles. There we go. Seeing what he's looking at here. He's looking for something in here. Okay, it's not that. Okay. Apparently somebody burned something. Oh boy.
Oh, I thought you were,
Locked up? Well, I ain't. Here. You're
no,
famous, ain't
I'm
ya?
just an engineer.
Yeah, hold on. You're that inventor. Thomas Edison. You came up with a gramophone, didn't you? Which means you know how machines work. Things like this.
Where'd you get that?
I found
I
it.
could have sworn Mr. Vanderberg had one just like it. Where's he?
I'm not his keeper. Maybe he's dead.
Why would you say that?
They're just words. We can say what we like, can't we? Come here. Look, I don't buy it. Actually, that's a lie. I do buy it, but I need you to show me how this works. Now come here.
I'd rather not lower myself to using Tesla's garbage.
I'd rather you did. Now.
He's acting real demanding, isn't he?
Right now.
It's, fairly straightforward. So the detective let you go?
Well, he must have, mustn't he?
Alrighty. We're ready to go to chapter 3 here. And we're going to resume.
I am a respected inventor, detective.
I've got a treat for you. Come with me.
Mr. Edison, could I borrow you for a moment?
Oh, yes, of course.
Come on in.
Oh, that's quite the pocket watch. May I see it?
I bought it at auction, belonged to Mozart.
Really?
Tesla used it to contact
Can I
me
show
then.
you something?
You said you'd blocked someone. I thought, well,
Follow me.
So what is it? How did you know about this?
There's more. It's down here.
What is?
And we're ready to find out here.
Come on. It's through here.
My God.
Watch this.
What's that?
It's a machine that can fly.
That's not possible.
Well, hold on to your hat, because this one is designed to leave our planet entirely. A carriage that can be propelled up into the heavens.
How do you know any of these work?
I am my father's son.
He would have been very proud of you. What's this?
Careful. Don't want any other deaths.
Why would you say that?
Say what?
Other deaths. Why those exact words? Turn out your pockets. Now. Loud enough. No one with a life as perfect as yours would want to kill themselves.
Ooh. He just snapped.
What'd you do that for?
I see what you're doing. You didn't bring me down here to show me all this. You brought me down here to finish what you started. You're the one who tried to kill me.
I brought you down here to see if you could open the lock on that door. A locked door in a secret room.
You're the one who tried to poison me. You're the one who burnt that document. That's how you know what other death means. You wanted me out of the way. So you could take all this for the Vanderbergs. But this is my genius now. Waste not, want not.
Wow. Sneaky little devil. Yeah, he's getting gone pretty quick. Might want to look behind you, buddy. You got somebody coming in on you.
What are you doing?
Laura?
Already caught you. What are you doing?
What's going on?
Je ne sais pas.
Laura!
I suggest
I suggest you back off. Uh-oh. You were just down here, buddy. And Flora White already knew about his place. Now to find a dead body. As we'll call Vanderberg now.
What was he doing down here?
What happened? Flora.
I just found him. I found him like this. It wasn't me.
He's dead.
We all know who it was. It was this godforsaken animal.
Put that finger away before I snap it off.
Spoken like a true innocent man.
Yeah, and where were you?
I was with Mr. Swan.
It is true. He was with me. Who would want to kill this bobo?
I don't see anyone giving you an alibi.
I was with her. Tell him. Tell him.
She doesn't seem very keen, does she?
It could have been Mr. White.
Don't you dare.
I say we tie up this animal until the police arrive and take him back to his cage for good.
That's enough! Mr. Edison, I need to mark the time of death. Do you have the hour?
It's 11:35.
Mr. Swan,
Yes, sir.
why are you wet?
When I had Mr. White scream, I thought it was coming from outside, so I went to make sure.
You're blind, not deaf. Her scream clearly came from under the house.
Sir, if you had suggested that I had anything to do with...
Now hear this! All of you. I sat quietly and listened to your lies. And one of you took that to mean I was a fool. And in your arrogance, you took another life. This young boy's life! But I promise you, this will not go unpunished. This will not go unpunished!
Well, I will be right back in about 2 seconds. Be right back. Alrighty, we're getting back with the Thomas Edison story here. The final chapter. Things are all getting interesting
You
now.
didn't bring me down here to show me all this. You brought me.
Alright.
Gustav, we've been here a cool...
Hang on 1 second. We got to find Thomas Edison now. I don't even know where he's at yet. So we got to go find him. Not there. I'm wondering if he's in his room. See if he's in his room really quick. Is he? No, he's not in his room. I tell you what, I'll find him and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I found him and here we go.
Listen, you helped me. Now I want to help you. I know who the killer is. When you were with the detective, I saw someone go down there with the boy And they came up alone.
Who?
Who do you think? Victor Mundy.
Yes. Yes, of course. You're right. We need to kill him.
Precisely, yes.
Because we can't trust Gustav to protect us. They used to call him the detective so good they named him twice. But not anymore. I read in the papers, back in Sweden, Gustav caught a murderer. He had the man at gunpoint. But the killer persuaded Gustav of his innocence, and Gustav let him go. That man murdered 9 more women before he was caught again, so we won't rely on the detective. And when the police arrive, together, we say we killed Monsieur Mundy in self-defense.
Well then, it's agreed. We'll do that. Okay, so what if
I'll
we...
bring him to the roof. I'll keep his eyes on me. You wait until we're up there. And then you sneak up behind him. And you push him off. That's what we're going to do.
Perhaps it would be safer
No.
if...
Just the fall of the roof. You understand?
Okay. Okay.
Can I trust you?
Yes. Absolutely.
Well, they got a plan all set. Find Mr. Mundy. There he is. And he went, and he's gone. I wonder when he finally decides to go follow him. Alright, now he's going. There he goes. Guess who's coming up?
Going somewhere, Mr. Edison?
I'm going to my room to lock the door and wait for the police. And once they take that Victor Mundy away, maybe I'll come out.
I thought you'd like to spend more time in the basement, lapping up a little of the Tesla genius. I had a revelation about those two words we found. Other death. You see, I don't think it was a prediction from beyond the grave, or even instructions for the killer. But I think you know that. Don't you, Mr. Edison?
What I know is, you're drunk, and you're grasping at straws.
You burned that document, didn't you? But thanks to Victor Mundy, I know what it was.
For goodness sake, go to bed.
If you die without a will, they will auction off everything you had. That means all of Tesla's inventions, all of his patents, all of his genius. It will all go on a nice little auction, where a thief like you can snap it up and put the Edison stamp on it. But what if somebody were to figure out your little plan and wanted to bid against you at the auction? You're wealthy, Mr. Edison, but you're not Vanderburg wealthy, and that's why you killed him!
And I'm sure you have all sorts of evidence to support this theory, don't you, Detective?
It's all about time. Time is the key to solving this case. Remember when first we met? I asked you to mark the hour of death of Mr. Tesla. You took out your pocket watch and said 6 o'clock. And right at that moment, the grandfather clock struck 6, which meant that your pocket watch and the grandfather clock were both on local time. Perfectly synchronized. But later when we went into the basement and I asked you to mark the time of death of Mr. Vanderburg, you said 11:45.
So what?
Well, when I went back upstairs a few minutes later, I heard the grandfather clock strike 7. Which meant that your pocket watch was no longer on local time. Do you know where in the world it was 11:45 when you told me that?
Where?
Manchester, England. The hometown of Mr. Vanderburg. The place to which his pocket watch was set.
This is nonsense.
Is it? Turn out your pockets, Mr. Edison.
Even if I did kill him, why the hell would I take his pocket watch?
You can't put a steak in front of a wolf and expect them not to eat it.
Satisfied?
Other pocket. Give it to me. Stop.
Am I supposed to believe you're going to shoot me? How will you explain that to the police? Oh. I see. You never called them.
Because I know how easily you can fool a policeman. We all came here to make our mistakes undone. I cannot undo mine. But I can make sure it doesn't happen again.
And after you shoot me, I suppose you'll justify yourself to the law by showing them the only piece of proof that confirms your story. And then they'll have to believe you, won't they?
Don't. No! Doesn't matter. I still have the locket. I don't know why you made a duplicate, but I know it proves something!
I've never seen that before in my entire life. Why don't you turn the gun on yourself? You're nothing but a drunk. A detective who let 2 murders happen under his nose. And me? I am the father of the modern age!
You killed that boy! And you killed Mr. Tesla!
Is that what you believe?
It's what I know! Men like you escape the gallows, but you're not escaping me!
Are you all right? You should come inside.
Well, that was the end of Thomas Edison's story, and I will see you guys on the next video. You guys have a great day, and talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.